These are two identical twins who became household names on America's longest-running variety show, only to watch their recording careers mysteriously stall despite their undeniable talent and massive television success. The Hager Twins, Jim and Jon, spent 17 years entertaining millions on Hee Haw, but what happened after the cameras stopped rolling reveals a story of unfulfilled potential, personal struggles, and a bond so deep that death itself couldn't break it. Born 20 minutes apart on August 30, 1941, in Chicago, Illinois, James Henry and John William Hager entered the world as identical twins who would rarely be separated for the next 67 years. Jack and Frances Hager adopted them. He was a Methodist minister, she was a schoolteacher, and the boys found their voices early in the church choir, harmonizing in ways that seemed almost supernatural. Their journey to stardom began in the most unlikely of places. As teenagers, they appeared on a Saturday morning WGN-TV series targeting young audiences, cutting their teeth in front of cameras before most kids their age had even considered show business. They attended Maine Township High School in Park Ridge, graduating in 1959, 1 year ahead of a young Harrison Ford and a few years ahead of Hillary Clinton. Even then, the entertainment industry was calling. Both brothers served in the United States Army, performing at officers' and non-commissioned officers' clubs across the United States and Europe. Military service taught them discipline and stage presence, skills that would prove essential in their entertainment careers. But California truly changed their lives. Moving west in the mid-1960s, the twins landed a gig at Ledbetter's nightclub in Los Angeles, a venue that boasted an impressive roster of future stars including the new Christy Minstrels, the Carpenters, Steve Martin, John Denver, and Kenny Rogers. The club launched careers, and the Hagers were determined to make their mark. Their big break came in the most magical place on earth, Disneyland. While working at the theme park, their unique act caught the attention of Alvis Edgar, Buck Owens, the biggest name in country music at the time. Owens was riding a major wave of success with his signature Bakersfield-style country sound, and when he saw the Hager twins perform, he was immediately impressed. He quickly signed them to his touring show alongside his backup band, the Buckaroos, and his son, Buddy Allen. This connection with Buck Owens became the gateway to television immortality. On June 15, 1969, the Hager Twins debuted on the premiere episode of Hee Haw, a country music variety show that would become a cultural phenomenon. For the next 17 years, through 135 episodes, Jim and Jon became fixtures on American television screens, appearing every week with their boyish good looks, impeccable harmonies, and natural comedic timing. Hee Haw producer Sam Lovello later recalled, "They had a fun personality. They were also the answer to the Hee Haw honeys. We were always looking for the other side of the gender, for good-looking hunks. They fit the bill very nicely." The twins became heartthrobs, drawing fan mail from across the country and establishing themselves as television personalities in their own right. Their success on Hee Haw led to a recording contract with Capitol Records in 1969. Here's where the story takes an unexpected turn. Despite their massive television popularity and undeniable talent, their recording career never quite caught fire the way everyone expected. They released 7 albums across multiple labels, 3 for Capitol, 2 for Elektra Asylum, 1 for Barnaby Records, and 1 for Bookshop Records. Their biggest single, Gotta Get to Oklahoma, 'Cause California's Gettin' to Me, reached number 41 on the charts. According to Cashbox, their third single, Goin' Home to Your Mother, also peaked at number 41. But here's the mystery that left the country music industry scratching their heads. Despite all this activity, none of the Hagers' singles ever hit the top of the charts. In fact, none ever made it to the top 20. Why did two of television's most popular country performers struggle to find recording success? The theories are numerous and telling. Maybe record buyers and radio didn't take the brothers seriously because of their frequent comedic portrayals on Hee Haw. Perhaps there was some stigma attached to the fact that they were twins. It could have been their pre-Willie Nelson long hair that turned off the conservative country audience of the early 1970s. Whatever the reason, it certainly wasn't due to lack of talent. While their recording careers remained frustratingly stagnant, the twins found success in other unexpected venues. In February 1973, they made headlines when they appeared as Playgirl magazine centerfold, nude but strategically covered by their guitars. They were Playgirl's second-ever celebrity nudes, appearing in the magazine's second test issue before it officially launched. This bold move could have ended careers in the conservative country music world, but somehow the Hagers emerged unscathed, their popularity intact. Their television appearances expanded beyond Hee Haw. In 1976, they starred as private detectives opposite legendary actress Lillian Gish in the TV movie, Twin Detectives. 2 years later, on February 11, 1978, they appeared on The Bionic Woman, playing clone detectives named Verm and Deer in the episode, Sanctuary Earth. These roles showcased their acting abilities and proved they could succeed beyond the variety show format. Jon Hager reflected on their Hee Haw experience in a 1988 Associated Press interview, saying, "People laughed at themselves. They liked the chemistry on the show and the fast pace. The jokes were not all platinum. The writers count on the person delivering the line to pull it off. It was cornball, no denying it." This self-awareness and willingness to acknowledge the show's cornball nature demonstrated the twins' grounded perspective on their success. In 1985, after 17 years and 135 episodes, the Hager Twins left Hee Haw. The show that made them famous was entering its final years of original production, and it was time for new chapters. In 1987, they co-hosted Country Kitchen with Florence Henderson on the Nashville network, but the show didn't achieve the longevity of their Hee Haw success. Throughout their careers, the twins were known for their charitable work. Producer Sam Lovollo noted, "They were always contributing their talents to whatever was needed, not for money but just so they could help out." In 1972, they volunteered at a celebrity telethon, answering phones alongside other entertainers to boost donations. They regularly appeared at nostalgia events, county fairs, and even participated in the annual Twins Day Festival in Twinsburg, Ohio. The brothers were inseparable throughout most of their lives. They revealed in 1998 that they had been together constantly except for a brief 3.5-year period when Jon left Los Angeles for Nashville while Jim remained on the West Coast. Eventually, Jim followed his brother to Music City, where they would spend their final years. Both twins married, Jim to Betty Hager Rivera and Jon to Catherine Akers Lute. Jon had children, including daughters Jessica Dawn Hager and Mandy Hager, and granddaughters Naomi, Aria, and Shayla. Despite decades of gay rumors fueled by their Playgirl appearance and close bond, both men maintained loving marriages and families. The beginning of the end came on May 1, 2008. Jim Hager was found dead in the parking lot of the Frothy Monkey, a Nashville coffeehouse, the victim of a heart attack at age 66. Tragically, the identical brothers had been together that very morning, planning and arranging plane tickets to visit their adoptive mother for Mother's Day. It was a devastating blow that shattered not just a family, but the other half of what had been one person's identity for 67 years. Jon Hager's decline was swift and heartbreaking. For the first time in his existence, he was truly alone. The fierce aloneness that comes with losing a twin is difficult for anyone to comprehend. Twins typically reach out to their other half during life's upsets, but Jon's biggest ally, his twin partner, his comfort and support system, was gone. The grief of losing a brother, a twin, and a best friend all at once proved overwhelming. Jon's health spiraled downward over the following 8 months. Friends and family watched helplessly as depression consumed him. On January 9, 2009, just 8 months after Jim's death, Jon Hager was found dead in his Nashville apartment. He had died peacefully in his sleep at age 67, apparently unable to live without his other half. Sam Lovollo, their longtime friend and producer, confirmed that Jon had been in poor health and deeply depressed since Jim's passing. The bond between the twins had been so strong that even death couldn't truly separate them for long. Hee Haw castmate Lulu Roman captured the essence of their relationship perfectly. Jim was a delightful, funny, loyal friend. He will be missed greatly as one of my true friends. He and Jon were a dynamic and extremely talented duo. That dynamic talent and unbreakable bond defined not just their careers, but their entire lives. Today, the Hager Twins' legacy lives on through their recordings and television appearances. In 2022, Omnivore Recordings released the complete Capitol albums, featuring their 3 LPs from their most successful recording period. Hee Haw remains in syndication and on DVD releases, ensuring new generations can discover the corn-fed comedy and music that entertained America for over 2 decades. The Hager Twins represented something uniquely American: the power of family bonds, the importance of entertainment that brings people together, and the bittersweet nature of dreams that come true but never quite reach their full potential. They achieved television immortality, touched millions of lives, and proved that sometimes the most powerful success isn't measured in chart positions or album sales, but in the joy you bring to others and the unbreakable connections you forge along the way. Their story reminds us that behind every smile on television, behind every song and every laugh, there are real people with real dreams, real struggles, and real love for each other. Jim and Jon Hager lived those dreams together, and when the time came, they couldn't bear to be apart. In the end, that's the most beautiful testament to a life well lived, that the bonds we forge can transcend even death itself.